What's up guys, it's Roger and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be checking out the Ammit AR2 auto rifle. Now we did check this gun out the other day, I'll link that video in the top right if I remember, and I enjoyed this gun quite a bit. Now that was the base version of this gun, and since then I've gotten this all the way crafted into a beautiful god roll with enhanced traits here, and I gotta tell you, you need to make one of these. This gun is insane. It is an anti-flinch machine. You can go up against people at insane ranges in the Crucible and not take any flinch and just shred them in about half a second. So let's go over what I have here. I use small bore for range and stability, ricochet rounds for stability and range, and then enhanced dynamic sway reduction, so that's going to rapidly improve accuracy and stability while continuously holding down the trigger. And then that synergizes with tap the trigger, which grants an improved short period of greatly increased stability and accuracy on initial trigger pull. So these are both going off at the same time because this has a longer period because it's enhanced, and this goes off really quickly since it's enhanced. So those are both going on at the same time, not to mention the origin trait here, Ammit Fluid Dynamics. This weapon has increased reload speed and stability for the top half of the magazine. So especially on the top half of that magazine, you are just a stability machine. You cannot be flinched. I slap a little counterbalance stock on there, and I also have a stability masterwork. This thing is insane. You have to go craft one of these and take it into the Crucible for yourself, and you'll see exactly what I mean. But also you'll see in the gameplay today, this thing is an anti-flinch machine. We'll be pairing with that a little Wastelander M5 shotgun, and you can check out the mods here, pause at any point if you want to go ahead and check those out a little more in depth. I think we're about ready to go ahead and hop into this gameplay. I do want to say we're on the road to 10k subs, so if you want to join at any point, I'd very much appreciate it. But if you just want to watch the video and enjoy, that's completely fine with me too. All that being said, I think we're ready to get into this gameplay, so let's go ahead and blink into it. Okay, and of course we gotta get Twilight crap. Oh man. I know what you're thinking. You just heard the greatest joke in the history of humanity, and I apologize that nothing will ever be as funny as that joke, but I'm just a little jokester. I'm a little bit of a town jester. What can I say? I just make those funny little chuckles, you know, I make you kind of do a giggle or two, and then here we are, you know. I'm sorry that I did that to you, but you know, it's nice try, fool. Alright, let's see what this auto rifle can do here. I'm excited. I really do like this thing. I'm a big fan. Okay, this could be stupid. Oh. Ah! I'm screaming because they should be over here. Oh! Okay, now that might be a little too much range. Okay, hold on one second. We need to back out here. Just because there are a lot of them. I'd love to peek. Whoop. No, thank you. Didn't quite want that. Hey, excuse me. Hey, you wanna party with me? You could have just said no, man. Melee lock-on has been very, very buggy since this season started. Now, it might just be servers in general, and it's just adding to that, which I think is the case. Okay, teammate's gonna take him out. We're gonna slide down when we hit the ground here. Take our shotgun back out because it is a lightweight frame. Roast this guy's nutsticles off. Roast this guy's nutsticles off, and then we'll take them all out. They should be around here somewhere. What do I have on? Thunderlord? Okay, cool. Sorry, pal, you just ran into the Thunderlord champ. I don't know what you think you're doing around here, but I'm taking your little nuts. Alright, we're going to reload the shotgun here really quick. Blink forward. Whoa, no! Bungie, I feel like I smacked him with my shotgun shot, and clearly you're saying I did not. Hey, you think at some point I'm actually going to, Hello. Oh my god. I could have blinked the second time back to the ground, but I really thought he wouldn't have the angle on me. Maybe I should actually use this auto rifle. You see, I'm going to be honest with you. This is why I don't like this map, is because it's a little... Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah, I reward... Oh, you're my teammate, which I knew. I was just messing with you. Hey, can you hold this really quick? Huh. Oh, hey. My man's held it. Oh, that shoot me from the side there. Dude, the stability on this thing almost feels too good. I started over-adjusting my aim there is the reason I didn't kill that second guy, because in my mind I was like, well, I'm about to get flinched to high hell. But then I I just didn't. Okay. I'm on your team, buddy, but, you know. We all make that mistake at some point. Hey, I made that mistake 2 seconds ago. Got time for this? Maybe. Yes. I'm trying to let this guy come through. Alright. I guess we'll just kill them all or something. Man, you go so far with AV Blink now. If you want to hear my thoughts on Astrocyte Verse, you can check that out in yesterday's video. I did a deep dive into Astrocyte Verse and the current meta. Do you still need it when you blink? I mean, I don't know. You gotta go check out yesterday's video if you want to hear my opinions on that. We're gonna throw this out really quick and maybe take a bit of a peek. We cooked that guy's nuts for like half a second, but I wanted to be a little careful. Oh, I don't think he should have been able to kill me there. Yeah, this auto rifle's good. You just need the lines of sight to actually use it, and on this map, you don't really get that a lot. That's kind of the thing. That's what I'm saying. Oh, bump my head. Biggest reason why I don't like this map. You just don't get the lines of sight often. You know? Ugh, there he goes. That's what I mean. I get the line of sight for 1 second, and then he's gone. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that, because you should have been dead like 3 times before that, and you just kept saying no thank you, which is fine. You have the right to say no thank you, but I wish you wouldn't. There's one more to the right there. Okay, we're gonna have to slide out. We're gonna put a rift down, and I'm probably dead. Looks like he went for the bottom there. Hello. Okay. Okay. Alright. Just gonna use the lossless energy here. Take out our shotgun. Alright, teammate, go off. I see you. I respect it. You're a frag pog master. That was a little bit of a scuff Nova warp, but we figured it out. It was in not the best area. We are charged with light. I can blink forward twice. Probably slap a rift down, grab clearance, and take an angle on this guy. I'm gonna blink a second time, get down to the ground a little faster. Clarence is nibbling cheekies out there. I'm not gonna grab that heavy, unfortunately. It's gonna despawn a second before. We have such a far range with our Astrocyte First Blink. We can get so far around the map here. So that's what we're gonna do. I saw an orbital light there. Ooh, come to Papa. I'm hungry. Hey, let's go get my belly. Isn't that like a Shrek line? Was that an enemy? Did I see an enemy flying? I have no clue. I feel like I saw something flying across the map. Did they all leave? Yes, and this is the current matchmaking. Let's take an angle on this. I think he's going to peek soon. No, he's not. He's going to leave. He's going to run away. Not that I really completely blame him. Okay. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I leave a lot of my matches. If the match sucks, but for me, it's usually in the first, like, 10 seconds. Like, I'll capture the flag, I go in, and I can tell in about half a second, oh, this match sucks. And this match sucks, but this match sucked for them. I mean, look, there's 2 people. Alright, I'm not going to comment on that, but that guy can go lick both of my cheeks with, I'm sure he has 2 tongues because he's such a frickin' freak. But this is just matchmaking now, and I encourage you, if your match is bad, leave it. Because that's going to send a signal to Bungie that these matches suck. They already stated it in today's TWAB. It's Thursday when I'm recording. I had to backlog a little bit, but the point is, they know. And how they stated it in the TWAB was hilarious to me, because it was, well, we're going to give it a little more time and see what happens, and maybe it'll go down. Maybe it will. But I encourage you, the entire community, keep it going up. Because I think most people hate this matchmaking. If you do hate it, and your match sucks, leave that match. Because that's going to send it. You know they're getting the data, and they're going to see how many people are deserting, and they're going to do one of 2 things. They're going to take this god-awful matchmaking out of the game, or 2, they're going to put some kind of deserter penalty like they have for survival or trials. So I guess we'll see whether they actually hate us or love us when it comes to that point. But seriously, if your match sucks, dip the heck out, you know? Go on the frickin' run, become a circus clown, you know, a little drifter in the wind, whatever you gotta do. But don't stay in that match if it smells like butt cheeks and honey, because it's just not good for the community at the end of the day. It's not gonna be good for the game. Just dip out of there and see you in the next one, brother. And speaking of seeing you in the next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, if you want to make some Blink Warlock friends, then go ahead and join the Blinkfield Discord server. I'll have it linked in the description. For now, let's get back into the video. Okay, I wanted to show this to you, because I just loaded in. This is a control match, by the way. Hello there, friend. It's just me, 2 other guys against 3 other guys. This is it. This is the game now. It's 1 in the morning. Okay, it's 1 in the morning on a Thursday. So let that be your baseline for, is this how your match should be? On 1 in the morning on a Thursday? I don't think 1 in the morning on a Thursday is too late to where there's nobody playing. These guys just not like challenging or something? Okay, he's coming to the hallway here, right? No, he's actually coming behind back. Okay, hello? Hello? Why are you being a little boy? Do you want to challenge or not? Oh my god. Stop being the way you are. I'm trying to 1v1 you here, and you're just sitting in the hallway like a freak. Watch this. Oh, never mind. My teammate just turned him into fucking grass. Oh my god, this thing cooks, guys. I'm telling you. This thing cooks. You gotta craft yourself one of these bad boys, I'm telling you. Honestly, I'll face off with it. I'm not even scared at that range. With an auto rifle, I'm not even scared at that range. That's probably a bad push, but it'll be fun. Alright, teammate blew his pussy into bits, so it wasn't even needed by me, but... trying to bait that guy a little bit. Put that guy really quick. Where'd that guy go? That range is slick, dude. Knocked him again. I mean, we hit him, so he's going to stop healing. Then Clarence will go in. Get that guy out really quick. Looking at our radar here, we see this guy's in front of us. We can blink on top of him. Take him out really quick. He doesn't really know where I was. Unexpected blink. Good angle from us. We'll slide in with a rift here. Slap that puppy down. Looking at our radar here. There's the Mercy, so that's cool. What are you doing? What are you doing, Bungie? I have a question, did the people that were in this match leave? Because if they did, good. Because, you know, 8, 9, 10 people leaving, whatever. That's the signals I was just saying. Send that to Bungie. That'll show them that this matchmaking's ass cheek. Or did they just never load in? Because I have actually joined some matches where it just starts the match with like 6 people, 8 people. Like they don't even fill it up all the way. Somebody on my server actually posted a link and added me and was like, hey, what should I do about this? And they got loaded into a control match where it was just them versus 6 people on the enemy team. And they just never gave them teammates. And I was like, looks like a skill issue, brother. Yeah, okay, let's try to get one actual more, you know, an actual match with people that exist. Okie dokie. Oh, we got Midtown here. That could be kind of fun. I mean, this thing has so much range. And really what I've noticed is the stability is so crazy when you start shooting this thing from dynamic sway and tap the trigger that I'm like over adjusting. I think when I start getting shot, it's going to be like other guns and I'm going to need to pull my aim down a little bit. You barely need to pull your aim down. I think on console, especially with controller, I bet this gun is a bop, slap, and a skip. I'm telling you. I don't think he's lag abusing, but he's lagging his cheeks off. Look at that! An auto rifle! An auto rifle just did that. Cooked his cheeks. Back to the last century. Let's get our rip down here. We 3-peek, we saw that guy. Nice lag, brother. Okay, I shot that time and you should have been dead. You're just punching my body and I'm already dead. Yeah, these servers suck, man. I want to say like servers. I guess I want to say the connection between players. I don't know. This season's a joke. Quite a joke so far. Hopefully that's, you know, cleans itself up. That's all you can really ask for, right? But I'm gonna blink backwards here. Shoot him out of the sky. We have our astrocyte burst on, so we do have plus 30 to our inner accuracy when we have our astrocyte burst on. Hold an angle with the teammates here, back up a little bit because that nade's on the ground. We are blinded, so no radar. Good hipfire shots coming out from us there. We'll take that guy out. This thing has pretty good hipfire. You can get hipfire grip on it. I'm going to throw an Axion out before we commit to this peak too much. There's a knife on the ground there. I'm going to try to take that out for my teammate. Just in case he runs forward, I don't want him to run into that and get his booty cheeks clappered. We'll play forward here. See if we can take an angle on anybody. This guy might peek. Let's watch our radar really quick. And yeah, okay, so that's something I've really realized. This thing apparently doesn't give any flinch. I'd love to actually check what his resil is at. 37, yeah, see? He didn't even have that much resil, and this thing just doesn't give flinch. So I will say, be prepared for that. Get our revenge on him. He doesn't know where he's getting shot from. And actually, we're about to get shot from everywhere because apparently their entire team just spawned on me. I'm really about to just go toxic roster. It's really bad. It's a bad game. Let's see. They like homunculusing around in mid here, but they also like being towards B. Again, we're not going to have too much flinch on that guy. So we got to be careful. There's someone coming up on our butt. Let's see if we can get any more good plays here before we get out of this match. But we'll probably be looking for another one real soon here. Peek? Eh. They took those out real quick. Back up really quick. Reload. Teammates doing good to hold it down here. They are towards our right still. We'll take that guy out. I don't want to slide into this peak too aggressively, but my teammates are, so I will. I do have ricochet rounds, so I'm just going to hold down the trigger here. And this guy's... And unfortunately, I couldn't blink over his head. I was going to try to blink over his head, but he's just going to lean on his super there. No problem. We'll get the heck out of here real soon. Okay. Oh man, the times that I get Thunder Crash this season. It's fun. I swear I get Thunder Crash at least twice a match now. We can blink up top. Maybe take an angle on these nut sacks of humans. Ooh, what happened? What happened, man? Did you actually get sprayed down for once because you tried to cast a Thunder Crash straight in front of me, and you actually get a decent amount of damage reduction on your Thunder Crash? Unlike me, if I ever wanted to cast a Nova Warp where I only get like 35% damage reduction because it has the lowest amount of damage reduction on any super in the game, well, any roaming super in the game, but also it's tied with the amount of damage reduction that you get when you're casting a Nova Bomb, because somehow that makes sense to Bungie, even though it's literally a super that gets cast in about half a second, but for some reason it has the same amount of damage reduction as a roaming super because they hate everything about Warlocks and didn't even know that we had Blink until they gave it to Hunters. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm not salty about it or anything. Hello. Welcome to hell. Population, you're stupid ass. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get towards A here. That was a nice little Nova Warp. Had to take them out really quickly there. We'll grab this with the teammate. He is ready to pog. I can see it in his eyes. He wants to get in there and take them out. And I would like to too, but I just don't know how well that's going to happen. We're going to see. As soon as they come around here on our radar, I like to throw an Axiom Bolt out there. You can see that's going to track. And this guy's peeking onto the left here. This is a very smart peek to take when they're in this spawn, because they're kind of stuck here. My Axiom Bolt, you can see, is still kind of racing around, see if I can make any friends. But I don't think it's quite going to do that. Teammates are going to start rushing them right in the hallway here, but not really going to get too much. He is on flag. We can just cook this. Very nice thing about auto rifles. They kind of just cook shields really quickly, which you love to see. This guy might want to face off here. Honestly, this is a range where I don't think it's too bad to face off. Unless he doesn't actually want to face off. Unless he's just like... Yeah, he's just running it down with shotguns, isn't he? He doesn't actually want to fight. Well, we can meet those needs. There we go. Was that good enough for you, Shotgun Titan? Do you feel good about yourself now? Do you feel proud? Is there a little tinge of your wee-wee going hard? What's going on, guys? I thought you wanted to play with shotguns. You don't play with shotguns? Clearly. Like, if you don't play with shotguns, we can do that all day. You're walking into the lion's den when wanted to take me on in some little shotgun fights. I'm trying to actually have some fun range fights too, but you guys aren't really vibing with that, it seems like. Silly little guys. We are making a pretty beautiful comeback here, actually, I do have to say. Keep taking shots because we have those ricochet rounds. We can bounce us off the walls a little bit, tickle those pits. Maybe pick up a kill at some point. Is he off the radar? He's off the radar. Oh, there's something on the radar. They like to peek up top here, I've noticed. First, we just need to get an angle on them. Easier said than done. I'm going to throw this out. And blink backwards. Oh, unfortunately, we're going to get stuck. We can see a little bit here. Not the most. We can slide in, put a rift down. And I'm not too worried about dying there. Thank you, teammates. I appreciate that. It's a good follow-up. That guy's getting his toes sucked by Clarence. My boy loves to suck toes. We're going to blink into this, actually. Woo! Thank you, teammates. Oh, I knew I just need to do a little bit of damage and my teammates would follow up. I got some pretty good mates here. I appreciate them. And we actually made quite the delicious little comeback here. Will we win? I don't know. It's going to be close, but we've done good. Cook 'em, cook 'em, cook 'em. We got range, baby. We're an auto rifle gamer. What do you mean we don't have range? You know we got range with that auto rifle, baby. Let's slide in. Let's put a rip down. Let's grab Clarence. My boy is hungry for some toes. And, you know, I like to deliver. My boy gets hungry. I like to give him some dinner. Oh, but unfortunately, we're not going to find any toes because this guy, with what is supposed to be an SMG, is just going to kill us from half the map away. The real ranged auto rifle. Okay, I'm just going to blink out really quickly, get up into the sky. Shouldn't really re-challenge us until we have full health, which is right now. Take him out with a teammate. I can't blink forward here. And that guy just flew into our spawn with a thunder crash. And unfortunately we're going to lose because of that thunder crash. So that sucks. But hey, I had a pretty fun match. Pretty fun match. Had some good teammates there. A little bit of a rough start, but that shotgun tear-up was pretty fun, I have to say that. We had a good time, didn't we? And that Nova Warp was pretty sexy, too. Yeah, this matchmaking just smells like a rotten fish. They just, gotta figure that one out, Bungie, but hey. Enough of complaining for now. Why don't I send you on your merry little ways? If you guys enjoyed, I'd really appreciate if you leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want to see more in the future. And just really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And there's a ton more juicy, Blinky Boy content coming to you every single day of the week. So, for now, as always, though, have a great day, Guardians.